Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tabor College Gymnasium here on the campus of Tabor College here in Hillsboro, Kansas. We are glad that you are joining us again for this third match of the day. Tabor's second, Bethany's second. Both teams played York College earlier in the day. Tabor beat them in 3 and Bethany beat them in 3. York very competitive though in both contests. They did come up on the short end of both those matches. This evening I should say, I got to get my mind set now. I've had 2 day matches. This evening's match features your Tabor College Blue Jays sitting at 2-0 in conference play. Defeated Bethel and York, and 8-3 overall. Head coach Mike McNeil in his first season taking on the Bethany College Swedes, with Brandy Stewart brings her Swede team in here with a 1-0 record in conference play, with that win being earlier against York, 4-1 overall. Taking a look at the updated standings as far as we can tell through right now. Now, if other teams played this afternoon, those would not be reflected here, but Tabor right now sends atop the conference at 2-0. Bethany would be behind them with 1-0, and then several there at 1-1. So this is a matchup of 2 of the at least early season teams at top of the conference. Tabor again 8-3 overall. You see Sterling's 8-2, very solid record there. Oklahoma Weston 8-1, and so forth down the line. We are trying to get everything under control here and ready to go for the day. Today's officials, as you see, we are missing a name on one, looks like. There she is, Haley Lewis. She is here. She's down there. She is now on the screen. Technology is great when it works well. She will be, I believe, the R1 for this competition. James Ewert will be down on the floor as the R2. They may switch that. I'm not for sure. Each one has been up once today. Again, Holly McNeil and Bailey Kaufman taking care of our official book and libero tracking. Spencer Himmert and Alex Emerson will be our line judges. Willow Bear and May Kirkrodge will be our ball rollers. And then Lance Carter, Noah Brown, and Kiera Shuey are taking care of the stats. Lance is our volleyball SID. We'd like to say a special thank you as well to Oscar Salvador on the hero camera, Mike Jamison up in the studio bringing you all the cuts, as well as Damon Taylor on the replay machine. So once again, coming into this match, both teams 1-0 on the day. Both teams have not dropped a set, as both teams dispose of York in 3. So here in just a minute, we're going to set the starting lineups, but I'll be right back with you in just a second.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store-All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store-All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store-All, the solution for your storage problems.
And we'll go ahead and set the starting lineups. First for the visiting Bethany College Swedes, number 5, Jordan Valentine, a 5'10" junior from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Number 6, one of the pre-conference all-conference players, number 6, as I said, Paola Sanabria Lopez, a 6-foot senior from Rincon, Puerto Rico. Number 8, Natalie Treshosi, 5'6" senior out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Also starting for the Swedes is number 20, Justice Brackney, a 5'11" sophomore from Parsons, Kansas. Ashay Murphy, she's a junior wearing number 23. She's a 6-foot junior for Killeen, Texas. Rounding out the lineup for Bethany, Mia Novakovic, a senior wearing number 29, 5'7", out of Montenegro. And the libero is Haley Reifstick. She's a senior wearing number 19, and she is from Independence, Missouri. Brandy Stewart, the head coach, Gary Stewart, assistant coach, and Abby Valentine is the student assistant coach. Now let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup, a little different than the one earlier today versus York. Haley Barta, she'll start once again. She did start earlier today, number 2. She is a 5'9" junior from Carlisle, Saskatchewan. Emma Rhodes gets the start in the nightcap. Freshman wearing number 3, 5'8", out of Claremore, Oklahoma, went to Jenks High School. Also getting the start in the second match today, the junior transfer from Iowa Central Community College, number 6, Shay Carmazin. She's a 6'3" junior, originally from Aurora, Colorado. The rest of the lineup will be the same. Number 11, junior Taylor Queering, 5'9" junior out of Bradshaw, Nebraska. And another transfer, number 15, Taylor Burns, a 6' junior from Aurora, Colorado, via Northeastern Community College. Olivia Dirksen, local product from right down the road here at Gossel, not too far away. You can get there within 20 minutes. Wearing number 16, 6 foot, played at Gossel High School. And the freshman libero, wearing number 13, from Temple, Texas, 5'3" Tori Maldonado. Of course, Mike McNeil's in his first season here with the Blue Jays. And is doing an outstanding job with this team. Did a great job of mixing our returners with the new players and just starting to mesh really well. Tiana Frizzell and Yumi Garcia, 2 graduate assistant coaches. As you see some of the Blue Jay ladies throwing out t-shirts, as Queering showing off her arm there. Burns makes one to the front row, and they're having a good time throwing shirts out. Looks like Dirksen will give her a little underhanded slow pitch softball toss there. And we'll see what Tori's got here. Is she pretty accurate there as well? So having a good time here are the Lady Blue Jays, and we're ready to go. Again, thanks for joining us on this nightcap. It's the second match for both teams. Again, I know some of you that heard us commentate quite a bit know this, but I'm going to say it for those who may not have watched before or seen volleyball this year. There are a few changes. The biggest one that you'll notice is the teams do not switch sides. They will stay on the same side the entire competition. Tabor will be on the west end of the court. Bethany will be on the east end of the court. Hopefully you guys won't get too confused with both teams in blue. Tabor's got Tabor across the front, outlined with white letters, outlined in yellow. Bethany's got the numbers on the front and Bethany on the back. So our libero is in white, their libero is in yellow. So maybe that will help you out a little bit. So Tabor will get a serve first. We're underway as Emma Rhodes tosses it up and puts it into play. Bethany gets the first point, and by watching both these teams earlier today and watching them warm up, both teams have just a number of hitters, and they hit it very hard and are pretty accurate with their attacks. Both setters have been, for both teams, have been very good. We see the quick set there from Emma Rhodes to Taylor Burns. So keep an eye on the passing, keep an eye maybe on the defense, as both teams are going to get their points hitting the ball. Like I said, they both attack it very well, have hard hitters. Key could be good serving, which we just see Haley send one deep there, and obviously keeping the ball off the floor. Much easier said than done, but defense could be a key here in this competition. 2-1 Bethany on top. As Rhodes sets up Queering, ball's blocked. And it's now 3-1 Bethany as Barta sets up Rhodes in the quick set once again, and Burns continuing where she left off earlier today, just doing an outstanding job. Burns back to serve now as we see Olivia Dirksen check in, and Maldonado gets a breather. And that's a nice serve from Burns right on the line as Lopez couldn't decide whether to get it or not. And quite honestly, if she would have tried to get it, it was been a tough get for her. That ball was dying quick and going away from her, so I think she just took a chance on maybe it going out, which might have been a smarter play. And so second service error for the Blue Jays. As we see Maldonado back in. For Bethany, we see number 24 checking in to serve. That's Christina Garcia. And number 2, Cheyenne Fritzler, the freshman setter, back on the floor for the Swedes. Dirksen continues as well with their good play. Short set there by Rhodes. And Dirksen just puts it away. Cami Steinbacher in to serve now for the Blue Jays. She got a little bit of action earlier, about a week ago, I believe, or when the last time we played at home. She got quite a bit of action serving, just did an outstanding job. There's the freshman for Bethany now. Keep your eye on her, number 2, very athletic. Jump sets a lot of things. She will dump it over like she did just then, but really a pretty athletic individual for the Swedes. 5-4 Bethany on top. They have the serve. Barta to Rhodes, and she was expecting somebody else to be there. Tabor caught a break there with him just pushing it over. Dirksen making a good adjustment that time, not swinging through, just getting the ball over. The block goes down, as you see the replay here. We got Damon Taylor on the replay up there, and Oscar on the hero cam, and Jamison, that's our golf squad. So when they're not on the golf course, they're up here doing a lot of filming and bringing you the action so you guys can watch it from home. Dirksen with another put away. She didn't get all of that one, but enough. And Tabor quickly takes a 6-5 lead. As Queering back to serve now for the Blue Jays. Jump serve by Taylor. And Lopez sends that one to the bleachers. It literally hit the front row of the bleachers. She's not going to do that often. 7-5 Tabor. Steinbacher sets it up for Rhodes. She'll put it over to Barta. Nice job by Haley, and Tabor on top by 3, 8-5. As you can see, both teams going to get their money's worth with the swings today. So people settle in. We could be here a while. That ball is just tipped and over the reach of Queering. Another thing to keep your eye on is they've called 2 hits several times today already. That seems to be the call today. That could have been maybe called there, but wasn't. So we'll keep playing. That one's out. Barta sent that one a little too wide. She's very good at that cross-court attack. Just missing there. Both teams block very well also. Puts a little more pressure on the hitters of the opposing team. There's what I was talking about. There's the 2 hits. The other thing, if you can't hear at home, the up official does have the electronic whistle, which is hard to hear a lot of times. And there's Emma's set that she just dumps over. And the Swedes now is back and forth and fair, taking 9-8 lead over the Blue Jays. Maldonado with the pass to Rhodes, quick set to Dirksen, and it is in again. Burns down in the front row, replacing Olivia, and Maldonado back to serve for the Blue Jays, tied up at 9 with the Swedes. Where he sends one to the back row of Bethany. Good block by Taylor. And that one hit the net. Tabor up 10-9. Serve to the same spot. Bethany sets it up. Tabor's going to have an opportunity here. And Burns couldn't quite get that one timed down right, and Lopez does. So tied up at 10 with the kill from the 6-foot all-conference pick. Checking in now is number 23, Shea Murphy. Seems like Bethany just keeps throwing 6-footers at you. Burns with the pass to Rhodes. Barta's gonna get a shot there, and she kind of laughed. She called that a full swing bunt if we were in baseball. She got enough of it, and Carmazin comes in, giving Steinbacher a rest. Rhodes back to serve. Tabor up 11-10 here, set number 1 with Bethany. So big matchup here, big conference matchup here. So far, Tabor's a little, maybe amped up a little much right now, sending, I believe, 3 serves now long. Can't afford to give up free points to a team like Bethany. Queering sets it for Rhodes. To Queering, makes the pass to Rhodes, and Rhodes has a set for Queering. Or for Burns, getting all mixed up here. Called 3 matches now today, so I hope I just get through this one. Barta kind of handcuffed Lopez. Tabor gets another chance here. Queering, nice attack. Bethany gets it over. That would have been out. Maldonado, just mainly self-defense, I think, put her hands up. Keeps it alive. And Bethany is in the net. That's going to be point Blue Jays. Tabor now taking a 13-11 lead here in set number 1. I just don't think Tabor touched that ball on the attack. That's the one I believe is missed most often by officials. When they hit it in the net, it bounces back. Did we hit it? Did we not? They think we did, so that's all that matters. Maldonado now sets it. Pass it to Rhodes. She sets up Burns. Bethany can't square up on the block. Ball drops on the Swede side. Point to the Blue Jays. 14-12 Tabor on top early. Nice attack by Queering, and she just peppers that one. Nice job by the Blue Jays keeping that off the floor. We see Burns with this a defensive shot just to keep it up. Rhodes with a nice set, and Queering puts it away. Tabor up 3, 15-12. Maldonado sneaks back on the floor and will give Burns a rest. Bethany makes a couple subs as well. Is number 2 Fritzler back in, and number 24 Garcia back in. She'll do the serving. Bethany down 2. And the block attempt by Dirksen and Carmazin falls on Tabor's side. So Bethany cuts the lead to 1. 14-15. Tabor still on top here midway through the first set. Queering trying to get her footwork done and just misplays that ball. You don't see that often from any of the Blue Jays. Tied up at 15. Tabor needs to get a stop here. Break that momentum and get the ball back. Maldonado to Rhodes. Carmazin. And the block there by the Blue Jays. I believe that was Queering. As we see from the camera above, yes, it was Queering. As the camera up in the ceiling picked up, she just got that with her right hand, I believe, and put it back over. Steinbacher to serve now for Tabor. Good block there by Tabor. Free ball over it, so we're doing with it. Rhodes with the quick set to Dirksen. Good job by Maldonado to reach back and get that. Queering mistimed the jump just a little bit, was actually coming all the way down and just reached enough to throw it over the two blockers into the hole. It looks like she slipped just a little bit. As you see, she went back to get her footing, started to come forward, slipped just a little bit. Nonetheless, a really good play, dumps it over, and Tabor now up by 2, excuse me. Ball on the antenna this time as we see Bethany's substitution, number 8. Krakosh is in. And out goes number 4, Madison Scott. Some of our students here trying to make it hard on Bethany. And they're serving. Again, there's the whistle you really can't hear very well. All tied up at 17. And Bethany reclaims the lead by 1 off the attack of Lopez. Tabor now, I believe, with their biggest deficit of the set at 2. Maybe Bethany had a 2-point lead earlier. Barta. And Barta's errant pass taken by Steinbacher. She just had to try to get it over, and she does, and Lopez makes them pay for that as a pass, or the shot from Steinbacher found its way over the net and right into the fist of Lopez. So 20-17. Bethany this is kind of where they pulled away from York a couple of times earlier, so kind of dangerous territory for the Blue Jays. And there's another one. Tabor down 21-17. And we're going to have a timeout. Tabor needs to get regrouped there after this timeout. We'll hear a word from our sponsor.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
And we're back here with you. Just another score on Tabor Athletics today. At halftime, the women's soccer team was defeating Southwestern. Again, that was a halftime, and Tabor was up 2-0. Men will play at 8 o'clock down in Winfield tonight. Again, the football team is not playing, been postponed due to COVID situation with the Ottawa Braves, so they'll be back in action next week. So we see Taylor Morrow into the game now for the Blue Jays. And Queering with a nice attack, but Bethany gets squared up on it and blocks it over all the Tabor defenders. Just dropped it right inside the line, keeping the ball in the service court of the Swedes. There's Taylor's dig. Let's see if the Blue Jays can do something with this one. As Dirksen has the opportunity off his quick set from Rhodes. Dirksen to Rhodes, right back to Dirksen. Nicely done. As that breaks the Swedes' momentum. It's now 22-18. And Tabor gives it right back on a long serve. So 23-18. Bethany here in the opening set. And Haley Barta stops the bleeding momentarily for the Blue Jays. Burns' attack. Kind of an odd play there, but goes the Blue Jays' way. So now it's 23-20. Tabor trying to make a comeback here. It's important not to let the Swedes get to that match point at 24. They do on that attack by Lopez. So 24-20. Bethany now on top here of set number one. Queering keeping it alive for the Blue Jays. And that's going to do it. So set one goes to Bethany by a score of 25-20. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today. MB Foundation, giving meaning to life.
All right, and we're back here as Tabor dropped the first set of the competition here with Bethany. Only the second set they've dropped here all year. And I'm joined this time by our Assistant Director of Financial Aid, Dell Shuey. So, Dell, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about, it sounds like an important job with all financial aid. So, do you get to decide who gets the money, or how does this work around here?
There's two of us that work in financial aid. Sidonia Lane's our director. She does a great job. And between the two of us, it is some long days, some long hours. But we both enjoy meeting the students when they come in. Mm-hmm. And I've talked to a lot of these parents and a lot of students over the phone during the summertime, a lot of emails. And it's just nice to come to a volleyball event and other events here on campus and put a face with a name.
Right.
But also I do know a lot of these personally. There's one on the volleyball team that works in our office as a student worker, hard worker. I have to ask her weekly what their schedule is.
Yeah.
It seems like it changes quite often, and so I like to know when the volleyball games are on campus, and then get to come and enjoy an event like this.
Right. Yeah, I know it's always with the COVID stuff, seems like stuff are always changing, so we try to keep up by, the best we can. So if students are out there watching, our parents are watching right now, I know there's a lot that goes into getting your paperwork in, like your FAFSA form and things like that. What is a date maybe that's coming up soon or the earliest date that comes up that people really need to be aware of?
Well, it came up 2 days ago.
Well, we're late. Okay.
No, not late, but some parents are already on the ball. October 1, the FAFSA can be filled out for next year.
Okay.
And so they can fill that out beginning now. It takes 15-20 minutes, not hard at all. If they can use the data retrieval tool that imports their information directly from their IRS tax return, that's great. They'll be using 2019 information for next school year. So that's one thing that parents and students can do together beginning 2 days ago.
So what all kind of scholarships are available? I mean, people obviously know about athletic scholarships if they're watching this at all. And I know there's other ones, but what kind of scholarships are available here at Tabor?
Obviously, like you mentioned, athletic performance scholarships, academic. There are family endowed scholarships. So supporters, alumni of Tabor that have a family that donates a lot of money to give to students year after year. Those are coming up, well, they're not coming up immediately, but usually May 1. I think that's going to be the date this year that students have to apply for those. And so we'll send out a lot of reminders in the spring semester. They can do that on the Tabor website, and they can apply for these family scholarships.
Okay. Well, anything else along financial aid that's pretty important right now that people need to be aware of, or we've pretty much covered it all?
We've covered the basics.
All right. Well, if they have any questions, I know you can always call here to Tabor and talk to Dale or Sidonia in the financial aid department, and they'll help you get lined out and maybe get some more people here next year as well. And I know you like you said, putting faces with names and going from there.
That's right.
So, well, Dale, thanks for joining us at the break here. Hopefully Tabor can get on a roll here. Now I got to find another guest. I only line up 2 usually because I think we're going to win in 3. So now I'm going to have to line another one up. But thanks for joining us. Appreciate the time.
Appreciate it, David.
Hey, thank you. And we'd like to thank Dale Shuey for joining us. These guys always come up here, and I don't ever know who I'm going to get until we show up. I'm not sure who's all coming to the contest, but we try to do a variety of things. And thanks for Dale joining us. I always tell them we got pretty softball questions. I just try to throw them up there and let them talk a little about what they're involved in here at Tabor and how you at home can maybe get some information and that might be useful and go from there. So we're back now, and it's 1-1 here in set number 2, as we'll see if Tabor, only the second set they've dropped here at home all year. They've not lost a match here at home, so let's see how this squad bounces back against a good Bethany team. So Steinbacher. There we got a friendly bounce as ball went off the backboard, come back into play, but that happens on both sides. So nice play by Query. Instead of rearing up and putting a lot of pace behind it, saw opening the deep corner, pushed that deep. Gives Tabor a 3-1 lead. Tabor jumped out early last time. And Bethany came storming back. One thing I did notice from Bethany earlier is they don't get rattled. They just keep playing. Before you know it, all of a sudden it's 20-16 or 17, and they're on top, and they're pretty good at putting you away. So Tabor needs to play a complete, full match here today. Bethany in the preseason polls was picked 3rd, right behind Ottawa and St. Mary. Tabor was picked 8th. That's going to be, in my opinion, way low for this Blue Jay team. Blue Jays definitely have the ability to finish in the top 3 or 4 if they can put things together. And now Bethany making one of those little runs. Right back on top, 5-3. Coach McNeil going to go ahead and take a timeout here early, see if he can get the group regathered, refocused. We'll take it with them.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
And Dirksen, they're going to call her in the net. So Tabor's stopping the momentum, gets that taken away. Substitution for Bethany, number 24, Garcia checking in, and we see Barta check in for Morrow for the Blue Jays. Clearing with a pass to Valencia. Nice attack by Barta. Errant pass by the Swedes comes over, and Dirksen puts it down quickly before the Swedes defense can respond, and Burns checks back in for the Blue Jays. We've got a little problem here at the score table. They're trying to figure out exactly what's going on, and now they're breaking out the paper, so I'm not sure if the computer is having issues. While they try to figure it out, let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with you in just a moment.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations.
And it looks like we are back at it. Got it solved. And Maldonado puts the ball in play for the Blue Jays. Tabor down 5-9 here in set number 2. Blue Jays did drop the opening set. A good set, back and forth. Bethany just put a string together there late to defeat Tabor 25-20. And Barda sends the ball down and back over to Tabor as Rhodes and Carmazin check in and Korf and Valencia check back out. Rhodes now 5'8" freshman from Claremore, Oklahoma, Jenks High School. Ready to put the ball in play for Coach McNeil and the Blue Jays. Good hustle by Bethany, but couldn't handle the serve of Rhodes. Knuckleball serve. Brackney back in for the Swedes as you see the libero right stick check out. That ball's going to go long. Good job of talking by the Blue Jays as Maldonado was about ready to hit it, decided to let it go. Morrow now checking in for Haley. Taylor Morrow, number 5, 5'7" junior at Topeka. Played her prep ball at Washburn Rural High School. Sends the serve over to the back row of the Swedes. I'll say that's going to have to be 2 if they've called some of those 2. A late whistle. But it was called. So Tabor now within 1, 9-10. Morrow have her little hop serve here. Sends it over. So Tabor will be able to do anything with the opportunity here. Burns, nice job. Rhodes with the set. That time Burns pulls it across her body just a little bit to the left side of the court, as you're going to see it right here. Nice quick set there by Rhodes, and Burns has been hitting a lot of those either straight or to the right. That time she pulled it across, found the gap in the Swede defense. So Tabor now on top, 11-10 here in set number 2. Morrow's found something with where she's serving. She's served everything to the same spot. Barta back in for Morrow. And for Bethany, number 23, Murphy, checks back in for Anderson. And the block goes back over at Bethany, and they knock it over into the stands. Good job by Queering getting her right hand on that. Taylor Burns back to serve now for the Blue Jays. Up 1 here in set 2, 12-11. A little set, fake set and dump it over. Caught the Blue Jays off guard. Maldonado checking in for Burns. And for the Swedes, Scott comes back in to replace Trausch. Knotted up at 12. Good block by Dirksen. Her or Carmazin, one of the two, couldn't quite tell. Nonetheless, Korf and Valencia back in, and Rhodes and Carmazin will take a seat. So Valencia in to serve for Tabor. See if she can string together 3 or 4 points here. Give Tabor a little breathing room midway through the second set. Good job by Melody. Lopez does a lot of things well, but that's twice now. She hasn't really bent down and gotten under a ball. So we'll see how this plays out as the match progresses. A nice kill by 20, Brackney. Pulled it across her body, put it in the open spot in the Blue Jay defense. Tabor still up 1, 14-13. Bethany to serve. Now on the right side. And Dirksen taps it over. Queering now back to serve. Tabor up by 1, 15-14. There, Lopez did a nice job bending down, getting under the ball. Barta with a pass to Valencia. Korf, Tabor's defense got to set up here. Valencia can't quite handle that attack. Game's tied up at 15-all. And this is about the time Bethany usually makes their move, so good job by Barta putting that away. Tabor tennis team was in action today. Just got word from Coach Rencher that the men went 1-1 and the women went 2-0. Played Morningside out of Iowa. Good job taking 3 out of 4 matches between the two teams today. They played Morningside in the morning at 9 and then played them again at 1 o'clock. I know Coach had Barton on the schedule and they couldn't play due to COVID, and so they played Morningside twice. So it was nice of them to come away with some wins. Rhodes in to serve for the Blue Jays. It's 17-17, set number 2. Burns makes them pay for the errant pass over the net. See the serve there by Rhodes. Bethany can't handle it, sends it over, and Burns sends it right back. Tabor now up 1. Clearing with the pass to Rhodes. Barta cross court, that's her shot. Query with a nice attack from the back row. She sends that one to the floor, and that you said nice play. Tabor up 19-17. Coach Stewart and the Swedes want to talk it over. Back in a minute.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
I'd like to thank Sam and Trent for taking care of our floor tonight. They're out there mopping up any of the wet spots that may be accumulating after these ladies sweat and dropping that on the floor, as they do such a good job. So each team has a timeout left. And Rhodes back to serve. Tabor up 19-17. Let's see if we can keep our momentum going. Nice serve by Emma. And a little miscommunication there by the Swedes. Tabor at 20-18. Querying with the pass over to Rhodes. There's the dump. She does so well. Gotta keep playing though. Burns sends it over. Tabor's will get another opportunity. Or that has to be a lift. I don't understand how that's not a lift. With just a missile from midcourt. Bethany could not handle that one, and Tabor now 21-18 as we see Morrow in for Barta to serve. Good job by Taylor Burns and Shane Carmazin to go up and block that. Burns is the one who got her hands on it. Blocked the attack by Lopez. Tabor now up 22-18. That was definitely 2, and they finally call it. You cannot hear the whistles, and that's a problem, because coaches and players get all fired up when they think they miss it. Something's got to be done about the whistles. That ball's out. Tabor now up 24-18. So that's match point for the Blue Jays. Morrow trying to finish this out. She served several in a row here. They'll have their opportunity. Rhodes will set up Burns, and it's down, and that's it. So Tabor comes back, an impressive 25-18 here in set number 2. We'll be back with Bruce Jost here in just a minute.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store, the solution for your storage problems.
All right, and we're back here at the Tabor College Gymnasium, and we're joined now by the Vice President. I'm in big company here of MB Foundation.
Easy.
Bruce Jost. And Bruce and I have known each other for a long time, part of our national tournament basketball teams and his playing days here at Tabor. And now, as we said, Vice President MB Foundation. And Bruce, I want to start with a question. The other day you had the old corn dogs in your parking lot. What was that all about? You didn't invite me over. I didn't know what was happening.
Well, everybody was invited. We invited the Pronto Pups food truck to park on our parking lot and hosted a corn dog food truck there for a while. So the community was invited. We treated the chamber members to some lunch, and it was a good time of celebrating together. Perfect day for it. Great weather. Great time to enjoy corn dog.
Well, I tell you, I was driving by and people were walking over to get them and probably tell you closed. I know they were there for quite a while. So on a little more serious note, tell us a little bit about what you do at MB Foundation.
We do a lot of things to help people try and be good stewards of the resources God has given them. So there's many ways to get involved with that through investing. So we've got a special going on right now, a 1-year term certificate for 2.4%. So invite all the viewers to check that out. mbfoundation.com would be a great place to get involved with that. The neat thing about those investments is that helps us make loans to growing churches. So you're getting a double benefit with that. 1, you're getting a rate of return, and 2, you're helping build the kingdom of God through the loan program that we make to churches. So it's a great way to get involved there.
Well, I know that you guys have been a sponsor for our game time stuff, so if you people at home are listening and you've heard MB Foundation, think, where have I heard that before? It's been on our ads, so we really appreciate that. It's a good partnership, and I know you call games for us here with basketball. I tried to rope him into football this year, but maybe we'll have him back for basketball. Is there anything going on at MB Foundation? I know you talked about the special right now. Anything coming up or anything that we need to be aware of? Or
Yeah, it's our 30th anniversary, and so we're celebrating 30 years of being incorporated. And as we look back at our history, we found that actually the roots of this stewardship ministry within the MB family goes back 140 years. So we're celebrating that here this fall. One of the ways we're celebrating that is through this special rate. And again, invite anybody that's interested to get involved with that. We welcome your investments. So that's what's coming up, and that's really our focus right now this fall, is trying to promote that. The rate ends November 30th, so you've got some time, but don't wait too long to get involved with that.
Right. So definitely, if you are interested in that, again, get a hold of Bruce or somebody there before November 30, obviously. So yeah, we think we have some time, but boy, that sneaks up on you pretty quick.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Well, what do you think about, Bruce, about the match here? We lost a tough first set, then we came back and kind of flipped the tables on Bethany a little bit here.
Yeah, some tremendous grit here by the Blue Jays to come back. They kind of maybe were a little shell-shocked off their game a little bit that first round, and even into the second one, until the coach called the timeout and said, let's get after it.
Yeah.
And then that kind of flipped the switch for them. They were able to pick up the second win there, so we'll see how they go this time around.
Well, I made the comment earlier, both teams have big hitters, and it could come down to some serving and who can play defense the best. I mean, it sounds simple. Well, yeah, keep it off the floor, but when you got ladies out here hitting the ball like them, I'm not jumping in front of the ball, Bruce.
No,
I don't know about you. You might, but I wouldn't. So
I mean, and evenly matched. Both of these teams seem to have about the same talent level, so they're really evenly matched. It's making for a great competitive game. It's fun to watch.
Yep. Well, Bruce, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys do at MB Foundation, the partnership you have with not only us, but a lot of churches and the work you do there, and just we can't thank you enough.
Hey, thank you. We're big Tabor fans. We're big Tabor athletic fans. I've watched my share of volleyball games here online, so appreciate the work you're doing here, David, to commentate and bring these games into our home if we can't make it here. So appreciate that.
You
Thank
bet.
You so much.
Not a problem. Thanks, Bruce.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Bye. And we're back with you as Again, joined by Bruce Jost, the VP of MB Foundation. And like I said, Bruce, I've known each other a long time. I went to school with Bruce in a unique situation, coached him in basketball for several years, and had a lot of good memories of the Final Four team and different things like that up in Nampa, Idaho. And now we're hoping this lady volleyball team we're watching that can make it to the national tournament. Now theirs is in Sioux City, Iowa, after a couple of rounds elsewhere, but we hope they can do that. But first things first, they need to take care of Bethany. And right now, like Bruce said, two evenly matched teams. Both teams big hitters, good setters, well coached. So if we can cut down mistakes and just catch a break here and there, and that might be what it comes down to. You never know. 3-3 here in set number 3. Tabor come back in that second set after trailing and kind of flipped the tables on the Swedes. And grabbed the win. Four is our score here in set 3. Four for the knife off of 1 foot. Good athletic move to put that away for Tabor. Tori Maldonado back to serve for the Blue Jays. Tabor taking a 6-5 lead. As Bethany back to serve is number 5, Jordan Valentine. And there's the put away by the Blue Jays. Barta with the put away. Nice cross-court attack. So Rhodes serving with Tabor up by 3, 8-5. with a nice athletic move of going towards the net, left-handed, had to make a little adjustment, put it over on the left side. Tabor opened up a 10-6 lead with Morrow back to serve now for the Blue Jays. Nice job for that. Ball's going to be tipped. Going to call us in the net. Either way, it's going to go back to the Swedes and put Lopez back to serve for Bethany. So Tabor up 10-7. I'm not sure if that's good or bad because it seems like whoever has led early has not led at the end. So let's hope that changes here in set 3. Tabor's got an opportunity here as Rhodes sets Burns, but couldn't quite get the timing right. Now they'll have another chance. And Queering with the left hand. They're going to say that play. That ball hit the floor. Maybe we can get a replay after this of that to see if it did, but I'm sure that ball hit the floor. Well, no doubt about it. Quering's going to let that one fly. So Coach McNeil will let it go since we got the point, but if we didn't get the point, I don't think he would let that one go, as that ball definitely was on the floor. But these officials have been tasked with a tough job of both teams hitting it like they do, and sometimes it's hard to see. Tabor will just chalk that up to a bad point and move on. 11-9, still on top here by 2. Barta Dirksen couldn't quite get a swing at it, and neither could Bethany. Valencia back to serve now for the Blue Jays. Got the start in match 1. Not starting in match 2, but definitely coming in. Getting a lot of time. One of the strengths she has is serving. Good deep serve. Garcia to serve for the Swedes. And Dirksen with the block, setting things back up once again. Ball Maldonado to Valencia. Barta puts it down. Nice job by Barta. And Bethany's going to call a timeout. Trailing the Blue Jays by 4 here in set number 3.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
And we're back with you here at Tabor College for this third match of the day. 15-11. Attack. Now she gets the pass to Valencia. A quick set to Dirksen. That block goes out of bounds. Maldonado back to serve now with Tabor up 17-12. Gets a friendly bounce off the tape. Querying now. Korf, and Korf sends it deep. And they can't handle it. Krakosh can't handle it. There you see the crowd of Tabor students here. It's not a huge crowd, but those about 10 guys are making a lot of noise. They've been here all day cheering on these ladies. And I know that the volleyball team really appreciates that. Yes, Tabor can't quite come up with that one. 18-13 Blue Jays. Valentine back to serve for the Swedes. That's going to go out as she misses badly. Not happy with herself as she subs out now for the libero. And she's going to have a seat. And that gave Tabor a 19-13 lead. And Rhodes, freshman out of Claremore, Oklahoma, had a nice visit with her mom a little earlier. A nice family. Good block there by Dirksen, or excuse me, by Carmazin. And Burns, and we see the Blue Jay rowdy section over there. liking what they're seeing. Nice serve by Emma. I said earlier, I kind of mentioned I had talked to her mom a little bit, had a really nice visit. So Tabor looking to take control of this match with a 21-13 lead here in set 2. Barta, nice swing, blocked by the Swedes, kept the ball alive. Quirin puts it over to Rhodes. She's going to put it to Quirin. Quirin just dumps it over. Boy, those makes me nervous. Just did a good job of getting that where it needed to be. Blue Jays just going to have to reset some defense here now. And the missed opportunity for the Swedes. Let's see if Tabor can make them pay for it. And they do, 22-13. When you've been hitting the ball as well as Burns has and as hard as she has, it's almost more difficult to handle it when she mishits it because you're anticipating where it's going, how fast it's going. You need to just kind of reach back and keep it alive. And Emma trying to really put this away, sends one deep. But that's okay. You'd rather see him do that. We're playing to win. We're not playing not to lose. 22-14. Tabor. Barton now from the right side. And that one on the outside of the antenna. So although Barta got a good swing at it, couldn't bring it back in, so that's going to give a point to Bethany. 22-15. Tabor wants to put a stop to this right now. And look for Coach McNeil to call a timeout either now or if they happen to give up one more point. Because he does not want this to get out of hand. 22-16. He wants to maintain a cushion here. See how the Blue Jays respond. Tabor, the 22-13 lead is now 22-17. So Coach McNeil having confidence his squad's going to pull it out right here. Here's her chance. Rhodes now to Quirin, and there it is. Quirin with the attack. Block goes straight down under the net. So Tabor now 23-17 as Morrow comes in to serve for Haley Barta. See if Taylor can serve a couple of them here and get Tabor on the board here once again. 23-17 Tabor here in set number 3. Tabor on top, looking to put this one away as Morrow is back. And 24-18. So let's see if Tabor with set point is Santa Maria Lopez back to serve to Quirin. Go to Rhodes. They're going to go right to Quirin, and she's going to end this 25-18. Tabor takes the second one by the third one, the same score they took the second one. And we will be right back with Chris Williams.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsborough. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
And we're back here at Tabor College with Assistant Professor of Criminal Justice Chris Williams, a Tabor alum.
Yes, sir.
Graduated and played a little football here, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you're out kind of helping them a little bit. But we want to talk about our criminal justice program right now. A new program here at Tabor. Talk a little bit about that.
What our program is, we're working on de-escalation techniques. Everyone's yelling about reform, defund the police. We're here to reform. We're here to teach the new wave of officers how to recognize and de-escalate technique, use your de-escalation techniques so you don't have to get to that level of force. So you're always one step ahead.
And so, before you came to Tabor, what were you doing?
I was actually and still a Wichita police officer for 11 and a half years.
Okay, and so I know you got quite the setup down there in the simulation room. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, the simulator is a live action simulator. That when I say live, the students can interact and go through scenarios where they're based on real life situations, so they can have that background and what's going on, and they actually can interact with the screen. It's not interacting with the person per se, but their comments and things I'm able to dictate and help with the students so they can react, so you can get the proper reaction for them.
So a little bit, where's this program headed? Can you get a master's in it down the road, or is that in the works, or where are we at?
You actually can get a master's in it down the road. It's definitely one of those things that right now it's just a bachelor's. We're working with the online program right now. We're trying to get that up and running for some criminal justice professionals at the time that don't have enough time to get onto campus and things, so they're able to achieve their bachelor's for doing the online studies.
Now, this is kind of a unique program, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's not many, especially our size, that have this.
Yes, that is not the program that we have now. We are the only school in the state of Kansas that has this simulator. This simulator, law enforcement agencies do have it, but we are the only campus in the state of Kansas that has this program, this simulator.
Now, people that know our Mennonite background might think this is kind of odd. You know, you have this program at a Mennonite college who, talk about that just briefly on how that looks or how you deal with that.
It shows progression. It shows forward thinking with the Mennonite community, and we did have some hesitation on it at first, but as they see, they understand it, like, you know what, this is our chance to help put out a new wave of officers. That way we can help better the community, better society as well. So they got on board.
Right.
A little talking with them, but they got on board, and they have received us. The community loves us, and we have full backing from the community. So that's the great thing. That's what you need in law enforcement.
Right. And I noticed you getting a little excited before you came up here, or those last couple of kills by our ladies. We talked about kills in volleyball, but what are you seeing from our group here that you like?
I love it. I don't know much about volleyball. My wife was a volleyball player in high school, so she's educated me on it. I'm just excited to see our students out here, and I have a personal stake in them, and I'm glad to see them do well. I love Tabor, and that's why I came back, and I love it. Just the experience I had with the community, it's just so great to see them out there.
Well, Chris, I want to thank you for taking some time away from your wife for a little bit and your education to join us up here and talk about your program. I love having you here. I'm getting to know you a little bit more this year as you're here, and I enjoy visiting with you and seeing you out with the guys either on the football field or I know around campus.
Yes.
And we're just thrilled to death that you're here.
I'm glad to be here. I am blessed beyond what I deserve, and so
right.
That I love it. And anytime you want to come down and see the simulator, you're welcome.
I peeked in one day real quick, if you remember, late, but I was on the way somewhere else. So I want to come in and take a look at that. So I definitely will.
Come on in. I take you. You can see everything. You can actually, you will see everything that an officer has to deal with, so you can get a better understanding. Like, okay, that's a tough decision to make, but it's all in practice. So when the students see that, when they see that again, they have it in their mind. Like, okay, I understand that this scenario. I've been through something like this before.
What we need to do is we need to put a promo video or shoot a little bit of that sometime and put that together, and then we can show it at a halftime of a football game or a soccer match, or so people can see what you're talking about. I think that'd be awesome to do.
That'd be great. We actually have a criminal justice club starting, and I would be happy to get you to come and see our club students going through that.
That'd be awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it, and we're glad to have you back, and good luck with that.
I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Chris. You bet. All right. So we want to thank Chris for stopping in and joining with us. I saw him the other day and said, hey, I need to get you up here. And boy, he wanted to, but didn't think he'd be around this weekend. And I saw him walk in, so here he is. And that's just an awesome program they have down there. So now we're back to action. Tabor up 2-1 here in set 4 as they, after dropping that first set, stormed back and really kind of dominated the next 2 sets. I don't want to say much about that and then have us fall apart, which I don't think we'll do, but we've got a very good Bethany team on the ropes here, up 2-1. A great play there by Queering. Let's see if we can take advantage here. A nice job by Bethany to block the attack by Korf. That's one of the things we're trying to do here at Tabor is give a lot of different programs the opportunity with our breaks here at volleyball to let people see what Tabor is all about in a lot of areas while watching some good volleyball. And there we see Barta really coming alive here today. She's been playing really well. She got a little frustrated the other night. They were getting some blocks on her and causing her some problems, but she's bounced back very nicely. I saw her today in their kind of basketball you call a shoot around. I guess you call it a walk through or morning practice, and he was talking to her a little bit, Coach McNeil, and she was very responsive and looks like she's putting things into practice. So tied up at 3. That's one thing both teams are very good at. If you make an errant pass off a serve and send it just a shade over the net, they're going to put it away on you. So we got to avoid that, as Tori says, yeah, that's my fault, we'll move on. Queering with the pass to Rhodes, sets up Carmasian, and she kind of just dumps that over. That was pretty deceptive, almost a full swing, and then she almost just stopped her arm as soon as she hit the ball, which is hard to do, and just popped it right over in the open gap. So Tabor up tie it up 4-4 with Morrow in the serve. The set's kind of going like most have started. Back and forth in the early going. That was just a little behind Taylor. She went up to get it, had to reach back a little bit and cause her hit into the net. Fritzler back to serve now. Bethany's kind of opened up a little 7-4 lead here on the Blue Jays. There's the length of Carmasian coming into play as Shea reaches up, uses all 6'2" of her plus her reach to just dump that one over. Taylor Burns now back to serve for the Blue Jays, trailing by 2. And Maldonado checks back in for Taylor. That ball's outside the antenna. Korf now coming back in for Rhodes and Valencia for Carmasian. by the Blue Jays. Going to dump that over and reset and play defense. Good job by Torrey keeping that off the floor. Set over to Quiring, and that's off of the Swedes in the back row. So Tabor now cutting the lead down to 1 at 7-8. With a nice put away for Bethany. Tabor can't quite knot it up. 7-9. Barda, all she could do is just get it over. Now Tabor has an opportunity. That one's going to be wide. It sounds like Quiring might have mishit it. Almost sounded like when you jam your thumb, instead of the crisp sound of an attack on the ball, it sounded almost like she fisted it over and went out. And it's now 11-7 Bethany. Tabor kind of had it around that 2-point margin, 1-2. Now it's up to 4. So Tabor's got to really pay attention to what's going on here, as they would like to just put this away. And that's a good start with Quiring with the attack, and Bethany's block out of bounds. So Quiring now back to serve for the Blue Jays. See if the Blue Jays can take opportunity here. Nice job, Dirksen crossbody attack. It goes off. That's a tough one to handle because it's already going away from the defender, and she's falling out towards the sideline when the ball's headed that way. It's hard to really corral that and bring it back into play. Barda really off the floor with that one. Job by Valencia keeping that up. Maldonado now sets it for Korf. She's across court. Swedes keeping it alive. Nice job by the Blue Jays. Korf and Dirksen. Sanabria Lopez has been kind of giving everybody problems today. Tabor's maybe got something figured out on her a little bit. Now, if she gets a real clean one, look out. But so far, after that first set and early in the second set, Tabor's kind of made an adjustment, kind of got her figured out a little bit. And that was a good effort by the Swedes. That just about made it over. That would have been a heartbreaker for Tabor. That would have been one of those that hit the net and probably just fallen right on your side. See Barda putting it away there. Quiring now back to serve for the Blue Jays once again. Tied up at 11. Nice attack there. That ball's tipped out of bounds. So Tabor now claiming the lead, and Coach Stewart from Bethany says, I need a timeout. We'll take it with him. Tabor up 12-11, set number 4.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
And we're back here at Tabor College Gymnasium on the campus of Tabor College here in Hillsboro, Kansas. Final match of a good day of volleyball. Tabor started the day with a 3-set sweep of York. Bethany followed that up with their own 3-set sweep of York. And now the two teams who came out on top the early matches, are battling here in Tabor after dropping the first set 20-25, have won the second and third by a score of 25-18. And here in set 4, Tabor's up by 1, 12-11. And there's the little roll down the net. Usually the home team would get that, I'd think, on the home court advantage, but it goes the Swedes' way. Again, Bethany picked third by the coaches to finish third in the conference. Tabor 8th. I've said all along that's way too low for this Tabor team. But that's okay. Picked them low. We'll see where they finish. Really like how this team is coming together. As Dirksen, that's just something she's really doing well right now. Taking that quick set and hitting it across her body and sending it out off defenders out of play. I really like this Tabor team. I think they're really coming together well. They've got a nice mix. And boy, they've got some hitters. We'll see if we can take advantage of it right here. That is out. So Lopez sending it out. Tabor now up 14-12. Be nice if Tabor could get on a little run here and get some separation here and put the pressure squarely on the Swedes. Maldonado sends it deep. That's out. That's on this side of the antenna. (15-12) Blue Jays. Ooh, Maldonado just tried to put a little pace behind that one and hit just the bottom of the tape. She could have got that up just a couple inches. That would have been one of those fall over home court advantage rolls and have been a point for the Blue Jays. Nonetheless, 15-13 Tabor. See if we can hold Lopez to one serve here. Tabor's going to set the defense up and swing and a miss. And that was out, called out, but tipped. Coach McNeil was wondering exactly what happened. The official said she tipped. They gave her the thumbs up, said okay, and Chucky said yes. He just didn't know it was tipped. And that one is out as Burns hits our line judge, Alex. He's a tennis coach here at Tabor, a very good tennis player, so he's used to watching things come at a high rate of speed and having to call them in or out, but that time he couldn't get out of the way as he got it in the leg. But he'll live another day. So Tabor, after Bethany pulled back to tie at 15-all, service there gives it back to the Blue Jays. Korf and Valencia go out, and Carmazin and Rhodes come back in. 16-15, set 4. Tabor leading 2-1. Good job by Torrey keeping that off, and Barta, nice job. Excellent play by the Blue Jays. Everything Bethany's sending over is just getting sent back, and there it is again, 3 or 4 in a row, and Burns and Barta are fired up. Finally got one to go down when it was over, as we see Burns sliding over to help Barta, and off her right hand back over into the gap. Tabor now up 18-15. Let's see if that gives them even more momentum. Emma keeps it off the floor to Quirin, and the Rhodes now back over. Good job. As Tabor in the net. Carmazin a little too close. Tabor was going to have an opportunity there, but that may be why. It's 18-16 Tabor. Maldonado set it to Rhodes. She has it here to Barta in the back. Tabor's going to get another opportunity here. Quirin with the pass. Just couldn't quite get it. Her pass was a little errant there to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to hustle over because she gets up limping a little bit. So we hope Emma's okay. 18-17 Tabor. Blue Jays need to get a stop right here. That is out. Good job by Maldonado. She's had a couple of those, right? Just kind of going below her shoulder. That's a tough one to let go, but very good court presence by the freshman. Knows where she is on the floor, lets that go. And it goes out. That one, a good job by Lopez putting that away off of Morrow's shoulder. Just 19-18 Tabor. Here in set 4. Once again, Tabor took lost the first set 20-25, won the second, and the third set 25-18. And trying to put the Swedes away. We do not want to have to go to a fifth set. That would be to 15. We do not want to have to do that. And Quirin's doing what she can to be sure that doesn't happen. Nice attack off the block of the Swedes and out. You see her good look from our overhead camera. As Swedes are going to sub some people in at the last second, trying to buy some time, I think, and kind of cool the Blue Jays down. 20-18 Tabor on top with Burns back to serve. And she just sends it long, 20-19. Maybe Bethany will return the favor and send one long here, but don't count on it. Quirin couldn't quite get everything behind that one, but still sends it over. Bethany back to Tabor. Blue Jays will have another chance here. Maldonado sets it up for Quirin, and she can't get it over, falling into the stand, the official stand. So we're tied up at 20 now. Big point here for the Blue Jays. And Dirksen once again comes up big, the senior, off the set, pulls it around once again. You see the replay right here. Emma gets her a good set, and the defense is sliding to would be Olivia's right, and she pulls it back across her body to the gap. Big play for the Blue Jays. Staying on top, not falling behind there after both teams tied at 20. Valencia back to serve for Tabor. Good job to keep it off the floor. Barta's going to try to put some pace behind it, and she does. Okay, Tabor's got a good chance here. And Quirin puts it down hard. Bethany's going to keep it off the floor. And the block just goes out of bounds as Dirksen and Korf can't get squared up on it. 21 all. This is what we were talking about. Could be a good match, a long match. Could come down to serving and defense, as both teams are going to get points off the attack. That one floats deep. So big point here with the Swedes up 22-21. Tabor would really like to take and tie this match up right here. Korf, and that's down. That ball was tipped. That ball seemed to be tipped, but no call. And timeout Tabor, down 2. Set number 4. We'll take it with them.
There's a new vibe in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Whew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
And we're back with you here in set number 4 here at Tabor College Gymnasium. As Tabor trying to put this away and not have to go to another set. But right now, Bethany is clawed back in this and is up 23-21. They're going to call that 4 hits. That's going to go to Tabor. So Querying back to serve. 22-23. Good job by Valencia keeping that off the floor. Barta now trying to put that away. Ball tipped. Nice job by the Blue Jays. And again, Lopez is having a little trouble with Tabor after she had her way with him the first set. And so now we have a timeout, Bethany. Tabor's tied it up at 23 here in set number 4.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Tabor was down 23-21 and fought back 23-all. Have a chance here with Haley Barta sending one of the back row. And that is out. So Tabor, after looked like they were in trouble, now have match point at 24-23 and the crowd is going crazy. And that's going to be out, and that's it. Tabor with the come behind victory here in set number 4, 25-23 over one of the trendy picks to do well in the conference. The pick 8-seeded Blue Jays take care of the 3, not seeded, the 8th. Sorry, I'm excited. This is a great win. But the 8th pick to finish 8th, come back and beat Bethany College, a very, very good team in 4. So we'll be back with you with a post-game show with Coach McNeil in just a little bit.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems. Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsborough or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN Agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew! Finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at ViveBroadband.com. That's VYVE Broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
All right, we're back here at Tabor College Gymnasium with Coach Mike McNeil. And whoa, Coach, I got excited there at the end. I kept trying to talk about how you guys were picked 8th and they're 3rd, and I couldn't hardly get going. I just was fumbling everything. But first of all, let's talk just briefly. We had 2 matches today. You guys came out and took care of York in 3. I mean, they played a tough match, but what did you see in that first match that you liked?
Saw a different type of opponent. York did a lot of off speed, a lot of tips, just played it differently there. I'll say they got us out of system pretty good, and I think it was a better match than it should have been. Credit to York. Hey, good job for them for competing. But yeah, they did a good job, and we responded.
Well, I know Bethany, put that a little closer, I guess. That way they can hear exactly what you're saying there, Coach. There you go. Bethany, I made the comment by watching them play earlier and you play earlier, I think, and you correct me if I'm wrong, they're pretty similar to us as far as got some big hitters, got a pretty good setter. I thought it'd maybe come down to who can maybe serve better and play defense a little bit better. But Bethany, give us a recap of that match, what you thought.
Yeah, saw a lot of good things. Man, that number 6, I don't know her name, but number 6 was a stud.
Lopez, she can hit it.
Yeah, she hits and she hits hard, and they set her a bunch for it. Credit to our team, and the conversations in the locker room just now was, hey, because we blocked her, because we started shutting her down and getting touches, she had to change her plan, and we responded well. But man, you're right. That's a good team over there.
Well, and that's what I was going to talk about a little bit. Was it seemed like, and I made that comment earlier, that the first set she kind of had her way with us a little bit, and a couple points in that second set, but you guys really kind of figured her out and started blocking her. Did you really make a big adjustment there, or did the ladies just decide, hey, we're going to get up and make her earn it, or what?
Yeah. So I mean. 6 is last week's player of the week, and 25 kills in 1 match, so a lot of good stuff there. But yeah, from set 1 to set 2, the conversation was, hey, she's shown where she's hitting early. We know how to block. We know how to get up there and just play defense and play defense behind and get up and get in her space. And credit to the team. There wasn't many adjustments that were the coaching side. They just, I'll say we train them well in practice because we play against a good team in practice every day, too.
Right,
and so,
I bet.
So they just responded.
Well, I thought our ladies hit the ball very well again today overall. I haven't seen stats to know how many errors we may have had or whatever, but, I mean, between Taylor and Shay and Haley and Olivia, I mean, boy, they were all, and Jaden come in and hit a few. I mean, talk a little bit about your hitters.
Yeah, our middle stepped up. To run any middle attack, you need a couple things of good passes. You need a setter that's setting the ball and making good decisions there and holding on to that set a little bit. So Olivia and Taylor Burns did a great job in the middle today. Like we talk about, if we're able to run that middle effectively, then our outsides get a lot more effective. And Haley and Taylor Queering did a good job just getting that. Getting a couple more holes maybe, or tooling that block really well. But our middles just were dominant today, and I haven't seen numbers either yet, so hopefully the numbers back me up, but they got a lot of big kills and a lot of big moments, and so.
Right. Well, so looking a little bit about moving forward, to wrap it up a little bit, I know Jamison up in the studio said, hey, he's got a lot of people waiting to hear what he has to say, so we want to touch base on that. And then what do you have coming up this next week?
This week we have a JV match at Friends. I want to say at 4. I think that's right. Friends at 4 for JV. Then we head out to Avila and play a JV varsity 5:30 and 7 o'clock split. And then next week we're actually at Kansas Wesleyan playing McPherson and then playing Kansas Wesleyan.
So that'll be a tough day for you. Those are two pretty good teams. But, I've made the comment all along today that, picked us 8th in the conference. And I'm not going to ask your opinion on that. I don't want any bulletin board material out there. But,
I love it.
But, to me, that's a low pick for us, especially watching how you've worked with these young ladies and they're really coming together. But, boy, I think they're meshing well and we're doing good things.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all right, well, from here, Tabor, we're going to wrap it up. But Tabor moves to, correct me if I'm wrong, 9-3 now and 3-0 in conference. So that's and put Bethany with a loss there, which was huge. So, Coach, good job. Still undefeated at home. I'm going to say it every week because if I don't, then I'll jinx us. But undefeated here at home, playing well, and the ladies are fun to watch.
They are. It's a fun group to work with. We got blessed.
All right. All right. Good luck next week, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.